Components of food. Classification of foods. Foods can be classified according to their action on the body, such as energy-giving foods, carbohydrates and fats, body-building foods, proteins, and protective foods, minerals and vitamins. Food groups. Energy-giving foods. Food items. Cereals, sugar and jaggery, oils and fats, starchy vegetables, potato, sweet potato. Body-building foods. Milk, pulses, eggs, meat, fish. Protective foods. Fruits, green leafy vegetables, other vegetables. Our food basically contains three main substances called nutrients. These are fats, proteins, and carbohydrates. In addition to this, our body requires water, salts or minerals, vitamins, and fibers. Thus, building blocks of food are called nutrients. Carbohydrates. The main carbohydrates found in our food are in the form of starch and sugars. Starch and sugars make the major part of our food. Carbohydrates give energy for our work and play. Carbohydrates are one of the major kinds of nutrients needed by all living organisms. Fats. Fats consumed by us are obtained either from animals or from plants. Fats like butter and ghee are obtained from animals. Groundnut oil, soya bean oil, and mustard oil are examples of fats derived from plants. Role of fats in our diet and body. Fats are concentrated sources of energy. Fats carry essential fatty acids and fat-soluble vitamins inside our body. Fats insulate our body against cold. Like carbohydrates, fats act as fuels in our body, but they provide more energy than carbohydrates. For example, a calorie full of fat provides more than twice the energy which is given by a calorie full of carbohydrates or proteins. Proteins. Proteins are required for growth and repairs in our body. They help in building new tissues. They are a part of our blood and help in proper functioning of our body. Role of proteins in our diet and body. Provides energy when needed. Regulates water. Help in making hormones and some vitamins. Children suffering from protein deficiency have light brown hair, face like that of an old man, always hungry. They have distended stomach. They are underweight and skinny with very little flesh on bones. Apart from proteins, carbohydrates, and fats, our body also requires vitamins, minerals, water, and roughage. Vitamins. Vitamins are the nutrients required by our body in very small quantities. They help in keeping our eyes, bones, teeth, and gums healthy. Vitamins are divided into two categories on the basis of their solubility, that is, fat-soluble vitamins A and D, water-soluble vitamins B-complex and C. Our body needs all types of vitamins. This includes vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin E and K, and a whole group of vitamins called vitamin B-complex. Proper amount of vitamins helps our body to function normally. For example, vitamin A keeps our skin and eyes healthy. If our diet lacks in vitamin A, our skin could become very dry. Deficiency of vitamin A also causes night blindness, and its severe deficiency results in total blindness. Good sources of vitamin A are carrot, leafy green vegetables, papaya, bananas, milk, and milk products. Vitamin A along with vitamin D, E, and K are stored in the body fat and do not dissolve in water. Name of the vitamin role in our body. Food source. A. Keeps eyes and skin healthy. Fish, liver oil, dairy foods, carrots. B1. Thiamine, for better functioning of muscles and nerves. Yeast, whole grains, potatoes. B2. Riboflavin, controls health of skin, mouth, and eyes. Yeast, dairy foods, green vegetables. C. Formation of skin, bones, and teeth. Helps in the absorption of iron and builds resistance of the body. Citrus fruits, green leafy vegetables, potatoes. D. Helps in the absorption of calcium in the bones and teeth. Fish, liver oils, eggs, butter. Minerals. The elements occurring in nature are called minerals. Our body requires many minerals such as calcium, phosphorus, sodium, chlorine, potassium, etc. They are required in very small quantities, but each one is essential for building organs and good health. Some important mineral elements and their nutritional value are as follows. Calcium is required for strengthening bones and teeth. Iron for forming hemoglobin, an oxygen-carrying part of blood. Deficiency of iron leads to anemia. Blood becomes red when hemoglobin combines with oxygen. Iodine for proper working of thyroid gland. Deficiency of iodine leads to goiter. Water. A person can live without food for several weeks, but would die in a few days from lack of water. 60 to 70% of our body weight is due to the presence of water. Water is present in high percentage in vegetables, fruits, animals, and plants. Role of water. Water is essential for our body as it performs several different functions, such as it helps our body to absorb nutrients from food. It also helps in throwing out some wastes from body as urine and sweat. It regulates the body temperature. Loss of water and minerals severely from the body results in dehydration. This type of condition should be restored as soon as possible by oral rehydration solution, ORS, or a solution of salt, sugar, and water. Roughage. Roughage constitutes plant fibers, which are also known as dietary fibers. Most vegetables, fruits, and whole grains provide roughage in our food. Functions of roughage in our body. It provides the bulk on which the muscles of the intestine can act. This helps our body to get rid of undigested food. It reduces excess of acidity in the stomach. It helps in proper massaging of gums and thus prevents tooth decay. Main sources of roughage. Whole grains, flour and cereals, potatoes, fresh fruits are a good source of fiber. Balanced diet. A balanced diet consists of adequate proportions of proteins, fats, carbohydrates, vitamins, and minerals. In a balanced diet, energy-giving foods, carbohydrates, and fats in each meal are balanced with body-building foods, proteins, and protective foods, vitamins, and minerals. A balanced diet ensures a normal mental and physical growth, an increased level of working ability, a greater level of resistance against diseases. When the body does not get adequate nutrition, it is said to be suffering from malnutrition. Nutrients deficiency diseases. Our body requires different types of essential nutrients for normal growth, development, and preventing diseases. These essential nutrients include both micronutrients and macronutrients. Micronutrients are the group of nutrients which are required in trace amounts as it cannot be produced naturally by our body. The improper supplements of these micronutrients lead to a variety of deficiency diseases. Protein deficiency diseases. The deficiency of proteins in a diet of small children causes a disease known as kwashiorkor. It occurs in age group of 1 to 5 years. Symptoms. The color of the child's hair becomes red. The skin of child cracks and becomes scaly. The stomach of child becomes swollen and bulges out. Carbohydrate deficiency. The deficiency of protein as well as carbohydrate in diet of very small children causes a disease known as marasmus. Symptoms. The child becomes very lean and thin. The child is reduced to just skin and bones. The ribs of child looks very prominent. Vitamin deficiency diseases. Vitamin A. The deficiency of vitamin weakens our vision in dim light. The inability of a person to see properly in dim light is called night blindness. Vitamin B1. The deficiency of the vitamin B1 in food causes a disease called as beriberi. The muscles of the person become very weak and he has very little energy to do work. Vitamin C. The deficiency of vitamin C in food causes a disease known as scurvy. Symptoms. Bleeding of gums, loosening of teeth, wounds do not heal easily. Vitamin D. The deficiency of vitamin D in the diet of small children causes a disease known as rickets. Symptoms. Bow legs or bent legs, poor teeth formation, pigeon-type chest. Mineral deficiency diseases. Rickets, goiter, anemia are mineral deficiency diseases. Deficiency of calcium. The deficiency of calcium in diet of children causes a disease called rickets. Symptoms. Pigeon-type chest, bow legs, poor growth of teeth. Deficiency of iodine. The deficiency of iodine in diet of an adult causes a disease called goiter. Goiter is an abnormal enlargement of thyroid gland situated in our neck. This enlargement of the thyroid gland is caused by deficiency of iodine. Deficiency of iron. The deficiency of iron in diet leads to disease called anemia. Symptoms: the person looks pale, feels very weak, loses weight. Ways to maintain good health: maintaining proper cleanliness while preparing, serving, and eating food is very important. It is said that sitting while crossed legs is the best posture at the time of eating. Eating food hurriedly without chewing it well and in a standing position is also not considered good for health. You should eat seasonal fruits and vegetables. Avoid drinking water, especially cold water, during the meals, as it dilutes the effect of digestive enzymes and also decreases the extent of heat which is required for the digestion of food. Some precautions which should be taken for healthy living. Eating right kind of food is not enough. It should also be cooked properly so that its nutrients are not lost. Don't wash vegetables and fruits after cutting or peeling them, as it may result in the loss of some vitamins. The skin of many vegetables and fruits contain vitamins and minerals. Repeated washing of rice and pulses may remove some vitamins and minerals present in them. Cooking of food is required as it makes the food tasty, easy to eat and digest, and makes it germs-free, but overcooked should be avoided as it destroys many vitamins and minerals. Vitamin C and mineral iodine is destroyed when food is overcooked. Avoid junk food. The food which contains high salt, sugar, fat, or calories but low nutrient content is called junk food. The fast food, fried food, carbonated beverages, ready-to-cook snacks, candy, and most of the sweet desserts fall into this category. They contain enough of sugar, salt, fats, and carbohydrates, and very little vitamins and minerals. Daily diet of a 10 to 12-year-old child. The daily diet of a 10 to 12-year-old child may include 2 cups of cooked cereals, half a cup of cooked pulses, 2 cups of milk, a small bunch of green leafy vegetables, cooked, a cup of cooked vegetable, locally available, and a seasonal fruit. A child not taking a balanced diet over a long period may get easily tired, have stunted growth, have problems with eyes, and may be obese.